Hello, all my diving compadres, and welcome back to more Mermet Springs. This was dive number 2 on the day. Probably the best one in terms of seeing things. So we went down to the train car, down to the 727, and then kind of back around the wall again, but I'll show all that in the next segment. Right now we're checking out the profile, and promise you this is not photoshopped. I can barely believe my eyes. You just don't go down 52, 53 feet in Mermet and bottom out at 64 degrees? That's crazy. So we took the platform down to the train car. Got a little chilly in there, but when we got to the nose of the airplane, I mentioned in the first video, it was 65 degrees. That wasn't just a thing with my computer. That was what the thermometer hanging off the nose of the airplane said. I couldn't believe it. Wow. The warmest Mermet has ever been, ever, by about 10 degrees. I don't know what's going on. Crazy. Let's just take a look at the route. All right, here we are taking a look at the map. This time we walked from the Buddy Pavilion down a much more realistic path this time. Down to platform 3. We went on down. This was actually a different route than I've ever taken, I believe. So there's a rope connecting platform 3 all the way down to T, the train car, which is pretty deep. Where's that? 55 feet. Yes. Traditionally, this has been an extremely cold spot in the quarry. As I mentioned in the profile, super warm for the train car. I did feel a little chill, but not nearly as bad as I was expecting. And as you'll see, it's my personal tradition to go on and hop on inside that train car. It's what I like to do. And then we came out. Let's see, what was U1? I don't think we went to that one. I know we did not. Fire truck. Yeah, we missed the fire truck. Saw placards for it the entire time. Yeah, there's the ambulance. Saw one there, didn't go to it. Could have taken a little hike to the left. Didn't do it. That's a no. So we went to 727 all the way here. This is where it was an incredible 65 degrees F. That's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. I don't think you'll ever see that again. Maybe it happens every 5 years. I don't know. But we swam around the 727. My buddy Josh took a seat on the, well, what's left of the wings here. He was looking forward to doing that, or he was when he got down there. I don't think he mentioned it on the surface, but that was a cool photo op. Then we went to the scuba car, which is not labeled on this old map. I probably need to update my graphic. It's sitting over here in about 25 feet of water, I think. From there, we took a very similar path back to the dock. In fact, it was the same path we took on the way there, I believe, or same path we took on the first dive. So to the semi-truck and then to the cabin cruiser. This time we did take a short hike over to look at the Cessna. Not much of an airplane left. And then we took that same steep ascent line back to the petting zoo, where again I had trouble staying down. And we made our way back, blah, 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 through the school bus platforms to the platform number 3, finally up, and that ended the dive. So let's take a look at what we saw.
Yeah, then from there we're going to either follow the same path back or maybe just follow the wall back. I don't know. Alrighty, see you all down there.
All right, just a little bit of surface talking there, finalizing the dive plan, which we actually followed pretty closely, I felt like, on these dives. Seems like sometimes, well, especially with my cousins, we get down there and get in the water, totally change everything up that we decided to do. So not this time. Stuck to the plan this time. The infill was much smoother on the second dive. No losing everybody and going back to the surface. As you can see, I had everybody in my field of view on this descent. The fishies were very excited that we decided to join them again. Just waiting for us on the platform. And this time, I think I went to the right corner of the... Oh, actually, maybe I didn't. It might have taken me 3 corners to find the rope to the train car. I don't know why I was in front. There was 2 other way more experienced divers there. I don't know. That's just kind of how it shook out most of the time. The 3rd dive, we kind of flip-flopped. But this one seems like Josh and I were in front most of it. Yeah, I already kind of lost my orientation, so... To the train car. Found it. Alright. Let's be on our way. I don't believe I... Oh, yeah, there's a giant catfish. I tried to point it out to Jake. Jake. Tried to point it out to Josh. I don't think he saw it. Did you see it, Josh? Let me know. I don't know. Alright, to the train car. Finally got there. So this is all the way down. Like I said, it's 55 feet down. This is generally pretty chilly, but didn't break 60 apparently. That's crazy. Sorry, I'll stop harping on that, but that's just crazy. And down into the train car I go. This is my... What I do. This is what I do with the train car. Always swim inside of it. I don't... Probably not good. That means I can't see anybody on the left, anybody on the right. So I hope that Joe and Terry were getting along just fine. I'm sure they were. It is a big train car. I don't know. Train cars normally this big. It feels like I swim in this thing for like 5 minutes, which clearly is not the case, but just your everyday run-of-the-mill train car going down the tracks. I feel like this is 3 times the size of what I normally see. It probably isn't, but ooh, got sauce coming at you. Josh, coming at you. Josh's first time into the train car. Now, I've planted that seed in Josh now. Every time he comes to the dive, or every time he comes to Mermet, he's going to want to jump in the train car. We did not go see the houseboat. I kind of wish we had done that. I don't know. There's more things to see when you drop down on the 65-foot platform. And you got the houseboat down there. You got a little home office that's underwater. There's the end of the train car. I don't know. When I'm in it, it feels like it's a lot longer than it really is, I guess. And there's the rope to the fire truck, which we did not go. There's the rope to the 727, which we did go. See, this was not part of the dive plan. I kind of wanted to ad-lib this in here. I kind of wanted to say, hey guys, we're here. Let's just go to the fire truck. But everyone else was like, no, 727, this way. We're going this way. I think. Yeah, Josh is like, no, 727 over here. What are you doing? Like, all right, 727 it is, folks. Save the fire truck for another day. But I kind of like the houseboat. Terry's not a big fan of it. I think just because it's cold down there. There's also a rope to... Man, I think it's another cabin cruiser. I don't see that one very often, even though that is some of the best visibility I've ever seen in Mermet. I guess not many people go down 65-foot platform and then take the long, feels long anyway, stroll on over to the cabin cruiser, which is sitting about 60 feet of water, I think. And then boom, just out of the depths, the nose of the 727, and it's coming at you right there. I usually go down and check out the unfortunate hole in the nose here. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, I don't know if somebody broke that off. Is that part of the movie prop? Just all that harsh Mermet conditions busting a hole in the plane. I don't know. But here we are again. There's the thermometer hanging off of it. Yeah, Josh is checking that out. That thing said 65. I looked at it. I looked at my watch, my computer. It said 65. You're probably not going to be able to read this. Yeah, the light. So you can perfectly read that perfectly when you're down there, but GoPro white balance washes it out with the light shining on it. I couldn't believe it. Just couldn't believe it. Warmest day ever. Mermet Springs. October 19th, 2024. 19th, I think, right? Close enough. Yeah, I was half expecting Joe to just, you know, swim through the cockpit here. Maybe the little hole in the top there, the sunroof right there. Come on, Joe. Next time, you can fit through there. I know you can. You do side mount, Joe, because that's very conducive to squeezing through tight spaces, from what I understand and what I've seen. I've never tried it myself, and never will. But Joe, start doing some side mount. You'll be able to swim through everything. Be like a mouse squeezing through a hole. I think they can squeeze through a dime-sized hole, something like that. Crazy. Yeah, I bet you can probably do a swim through the cockpit there. That's something else I've never seen anyone do, which means it's ripe for being done. Yeah, we were checking the cockpit out for a long time. I don't know. Not sure why. I think that stuffed animal on the front is new. I don't remember that. I didn't even boop it. Gotta remember to do that. There we go. That's the fourth reason. Gotta come back. Gotta boop. Stuffed animal sitting on the 727 nose. Yeah, Terry and Joe swam through the plane, through the fuselage. Had it just been the three of us, I probably would have joined them. But Josh, being brand new diver, first time ever seeing the plane, I did not want to take him inside the plane. That would be wrong on many, many levels. So we stayed outside, which is cool. I mentioned before, I don't have the greatest confidence swimming through enclosed spaces. It just feels like, oh, there's Terry. What's up, Terry? I was trying to catch him through the window, actually. I don't know. Yeah, some of the windows are busted out. Don't know if that's on purpose or what, or if people have just done that over the years, but yeah, I don't know. Still not super comfortable swimming through enclosed places. Enclosed spaces. Here we go. Josh is like, you know what? I'm gonna sit on this thing and I want you to point that camera at me. It's like, hold on, Josh, I gotta look at this exposed wiring first. That looks like a safety hazard. Gotta fix that up. Just wrap some electrical tape around it or something. There he is. Alright. Josh, you're overweighted. That's that's what that. I'm kidding. Looks good. It's a good photo op. I've already taken a few screenshots of this and forwarded them his way. He really wanted a picture revving the bike, bending the bike. Unfortunately, my battery totally crapped out by the time we got back there, so that was a non-starter. And you just can't go changing batteries in the GoPro underwater. That does not work. I don't know what happened to the wings of this thing. I don't know if this is the movie prop. If they, like, blew off during the plane crash in the movie, or if they removed them just to put this sucker in the quarry here. I don't know. I said it before, though, the thing is starting to show its age, I think. Lots of holes starting to break up. There used to be a helicopter, I mean, very loosely a helicopter, which is to say it was a very skeleton of a helicopter cockpit. I mean, completely open, no wings, no rotors, none of that. Sitting on top of this thing. I think there used to be a jet ski on top of this thing too, and as far as I know, both of those are gone, and there's a huge gaping hole. I mean, look at all the holes in the top there. Oops. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the future holds for this thing. If they're just going to let it turn into dust, or if they're going to actually try to pull it out of here one day. I can't imagine pulling this thing out. It's just going to break to pieces if they try to do something like that. So I don't know, but enjoy it while it lasts. Probably not going to look in its current condition for very much longer. Not getting better anyway. Alright, enough of that. We were Or I was searching for the scuba car from here. I thought it was closer to the plane than this, but oh yeah, there it is. Okay. That figure's around here somewhere. Boom. Things just kind of pop up in your face through the depths, through the murk. I saw this thing like a week after they sunk it. Maybe 2 weeks. And it was bright and shiny. It was still it was not covered in muck, not covered in silt. That was pretty cool. It looked like a brand new car just sitting in the bottom. Now it looks like a old car sitting in the bottom. And last time I was here, there was some airsoft guns sitting on top of it, and looks like that is long gone, even though, what am I looking at here? Look at the car, idiot. There we go. I don't know what I was doing there. Yeah, I still have no idea what that wire hanging out is. This tire's looking a little rough. Yeah, this is a good wall dive coming down here. We've done that once before. That ledge kind of drops off. And you can follow that wall around for a while. Took a quick look. Did not see anything of interest. I think you'll see some spoonbills down there sometimes. Not today. Back to the car. What is that on the windshield? I do not know. Football? A mini football? Joe, what you writing here? Wee woo. Oh yeah, I remember that. Not sure why, but wee woo. Coming at you, Joe. All right. It's the Scuba 1. Does that imply there's going to be more scuba cars in the fleet? I say they should, sink a whole stable down here. Let's just get a 4-car garage. And I guess they lock these doors. I'm surprised somebody hasn't busted out the windows yet. I'm tempted to pick up a rock and just bam, bam, bam. I don't know. I guess I won't do that. Guess I won't do that. To observe and critique. Yeah, this wire is, man, I just don't know. What's that for? Why didn't I take it out? And I think I have to go back and look at my first video ever of this thing. I don't think that wire was there when I saw this thing for the first time. So why would they add that underwater? I have no idea. Alright, I made the executive decision that was enough scuba car. This is on the way back. You know what, I better check my videos because my camera battery took a real tumble into the abyss at the end of this dive. Where am I at? 449. Oh yeah, I only got 2 left, even though there's a lot more dive. See, look at this, just gaping holes in the top of this thing. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. Maybe it's not falling apart as quickly as I am letting on. But I don't know. They're going to have to get a replacement if that thing goes. Call up Tommy Lee Jones and Wesley Snipes. Got to make a new one. Mermet needs another plane. Here we are back at the semi-truck. Yes, I think this is the same semi-truck from the Dive 1 video. Yeah, that thing on the steering wheel, yeah, this is where I saw it. Usually this thing is strapped, boop, yeah, boop. Oh, did it twice, double tap. That made up for the first dive when I missed it. There. Yeah, usually that thing is strapped like right on the front of the truck, like in between the seats, on the windshield, up high on the roof. Like the intersection of top of the windshield, in between the seats. So somebody cut that thing down. I don't know, because they're zip tied in there pretty good. I don't think Joe did a swim through this time, although if he did, I missed it. I did check out the gas tank in here, although that's not going to be on camera. That's what I was doing there. Where my eyeballs point, where my camera points are two different things. If you've watched enough of my videos, you've got that painful experience where cool things. Joe did swim through, or no, that's Terry. Terry did 2 swim throughs. Okay. Nope, there's Joe behind him. Okay. I forgot. I sat there and watched it and had to go the other direction that time, it looks like. From bow to stern that time. And then I think we saw the memorial platform. I don't know if I have that on camera because my battery issues. In fact, this is the last movie here, so enjoy it. Suck it down. Did we get over there? I kind of hope we did. Yeah, I don't know. If you are a frequent watcher of my videos, then you know I complain about my GoPro batteries incessantly. Usually, historically, one of my best performers has been the OG battery that came with it, the GoPro branded one that came with the camera, and that's the one I was using for this video, and it totally crapped out on me, so it must be getting old, I guess. I don't know. You know, batteries don't last forever anyway. I've probably had this camera easily 4 years, if not longer, and it's been through some extremely tough conditions with me, so no shame in that, but yeah, too bad we missed the memorial platform. It's got, you know, memorial to all the armed services, fire, EMS, but thanks for watching. Next dive up is the wall dive. Hope to see you there. Lots of spoonbills.